So, from the wheat beer... No, it wasn't.
From Wit to Weiss.
Yeah. So, from Wit to Weiss. And from the frying pan, I suspect, into the fire, because I've tasted this one before, and I won't let on. However, I think I'm going to make a few faces.
Well, notice this one's in a smaller bottle than the others.
So it must be something... If I was storing this bottle, I'd keep it in a lead room, but it's just me.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pour a little one, because little goes a long way with some beers.
What we have is Tiamana Meister, which is a Berliner Weisse. And the reason for the name Meister, it's the additive. Traditionally in Germany, a Berliner Weisse may be drunk with a fruit syrup added. In this case, we have a syrup added. It is, in fact, Waldmeister syrup, or woodruff to us English speakers. A relatively rare herb. Apparently has a somewhat aniseedy flavour.
Yeah, it says on here, think aniseed, basil and citrus.
Well, those are three completely different things.
Waldmeister meaning forest master in German, so the English woodruff doesn't quite compare, but first thing to say, it's cloudy and it's green.
Yeah. The first thing I would say is it's green.
Green.
Not every day you pour a beer and it's green.
Yes.
That looks like when you've finished washing the dishes.
Yeah, or if you get a really bad Mountain Dew.
Yeah,
one or the
flat
other.
Mountain Dew. Yeah.
Sure. It looks pretty scary, but you know what? I think it tastes.
It smells pretty scary.
It tastes
Smells
even a
like-
bit more.
You ever had Wonka Nerds, the little hard sour candy? It smells like them, even though it's a natural smell. It's just a herb syrup.
They are a little sour, aren't they, actually?
Yeah, no, it'll
So-
certainly get your taste buds
It's
wonkered on this stuff.
Speaking of a sour, though, it's a Berliner Weisse. You're saying it's lactobacillus
Lacto and Brett,
And
yeah.
Brett soured. Only 3.4%, so good. Again,
Certainly
getting-
light on alcohol, but certainly not light on flavour. So let's jump in here.
The sourness is good for your typical Berliner Weisse. Just enough to get it.
yeah, that's
I'm not sure about the other elements.
it's
It's
a
sweet.
pleasant surprise. Though it tastes like every sense initially says this is artificially flavoured. It tastes like those Wonka nerd candies, but no, it really is just a natural and very strong
It's-
herb flavour.
Dry.
I would say that this beer is so sour, it makes every part of my body clench,
You
If you
need
could
to try
somehow-
some more almanacs.
including my internal organs.
This is not sour.
If you could somehow take salted licorice from the Netherlands, extract some of the
Yeah.
salt and turn down the aniseed a bit, it's got that same kind of a
I'm
flavour.
getting a bit of that, yeah.
Maybe I'm particularly sensitive because this is sour to the extent that, you know, if you have something really sour, your eyes just involuntarily close at the edges. I'm getting that off this.
I'm really not.
It's producing a physical response.
It's been
So-
sweetened with an actual a syrup made
Yeah.
from the herb, so it's,
No, I think-
I'm tasting. It's quite sweet. There's sourness there, but it's a good sweet body too.
I think we need to get you on some actual sours.
I don't know. This is it's amazingly weird,
I agree with that, yeah.
but I have trouble reconciling that it's even a beer. It's like a completely different thing. You could toss this through a salad, and it would be kind of at home.
Yeah.
The flavour is just, for a tiny 3.4% beer as well. The intensity of flavour is just astronomical. If only it was one if I was after, I'd be in heaven. I can certainly respect it for its craft, because by golly, how you can make essentially a light beer taste like all of these things at once. That's quite astonishing. But sadly, not my cup of tea in the slightest.
It'd be interesting to know how much woodruff is in it.
Yeah,
how much you
and,
need to get
well,
that sort of flavour.
What
I'm going to
woodruff
say,
tastes like in
given
its
that
raw
it,
natural form.
given that it has coloured the beer, probably quite a lot. And I can certainly taste something weird going on. Yeah, this one, I suspect this is going to be a beer that a lot of people buy once. But that's okay for a couple of reasons. One, there's probably only enough out there for people to buy once, because it came from a very, very small batch.
Yep.
And secondly, I think when you have one, a little really does go a long way. Even the memory of this beer makes me pucker a little bit. It's that intense.
Yeah, are you going to file this with the Rex attitude, maybe?
Well,
Similar sort of vein.
in a similar lead room, but not the same one. I don't think those should ever come in
Nothing on
contact.
mix, no? Okay.
No. The Rex Attitude was that was interesting in a different way, but yeah, really, really odd. And I think probably a beer that people will only, as I say, buy one of. But I think everyone should buy one of, just so that they know, because you do have to know.
Do a bit of education.
Because it's something else. It really is something else. I can almost guarantee it to be like nothing that New Zealand beer drinkers have tried, unless they're very, very outgoing. It's nothing like I've tried, and I'm fairly well read in regards to different types of beers. So, anyway, there you go. That's the Tiamana Meister Berliner Weisse. Not for the faint of heart, that's for sure.
Meister you.
Yes, it has meistered my taste buds wholeheartedly. Anyway.
Oh well.
On to the next, I suppose.